A new health clinic designed to help tackle the growing NHS waiting lists has opened on the top floor of a Dorset department store. The first patients were seen today by the service being run at Beales in Poole. It's designed to take pressure off clinics in hospitals and to help cut waiting lists, which have grown during the pandemic. Our health correspondent Alastair Fee reports.
Just want to swing you a little bit.
Twice a year, Ken has his eyes checked, but his last appointment at the Royal Bournemouth Hospital was cancelled.
Because of the problems the NHS have been experiencing, that was delayed, and I was quite pleased to see that I had an appointment, and it's worked out quite well.
He's among the first patients at a new clinic in Poole. The aim to prevent further delays in care and reduce hospital waiting lists.
I've been seen a lot quicker. There was no waiting as such. All the staff here were very helpful.
In what's thought to be a UK first, the NHS has set up this clinic on the top floor of Beales department store in the Dolphin Centre.
Excellent. Ophthalmology, follow me.
By freeing up space in the trust, it allows us to keep doing things where we can continue the social distancing, we can make sure that that space is being managed well, and so by taking very large volumes of people out, whether we've got slightly smaller volumes of people who have got more complicated care, it makes it much easier to manage that within the trust.
Initially, there'll be 3 types of patients that will be seen here, those with eye and skin complaints and also a breast screening clinic. On top of that, there'll also be orthopaedic care in the months ahead.
It'll enable us to focus on the more complex patients that we need to spend more time with, who may need a lot more intervention, and so it should be a win-win all round.
Ruth is also here for her annual checkup and told me she's had a good experience.
I certainly don't feel I'm missing out on anything through coming here above a department store. They've converted it beautifully, so there's no problem.
The partnership with retail is also having a positive effect, with a significant rise in footfall.
We are seeing our transactions improve and increase. We're seeing people who actually didn't think we were here anymore come back, because obviously the business closed down at some point. So we're seeing old faces come back and we're seeing new faces enjoying the atmosphere.
This clinic will initially be here for 4 years to bring down waiting lists, but could become a permanent feature. It was set up by the team behind the Nightingale hospitals.
We're talking getting through thousands in a month, and that's the task we've got to do, to make a difference to those lists. Those lists need to be hit, and they need to be hit well, and they need to be hit in a smart way, and that's what we want to do. And so we're really up for the challenge.
Alongside the first outpatients, a busy first week also saw hundreds attending a booster clinic.
Well, Alastair is with me in the studio now. You mentioned in there that this is thought to be the first of its kind in the country. Will it really make a difference?
Well, in simple terms, it's extra capacity, Alan, so of course it will make a difference. The more that can take place away from a hospital site, I think will naturally have an impact. And I think we're likely to see many more clinics like this set up across the region over the weeks and months ahead, just perhaps not in a centre like this one.
And you're back reporting from Dorset tomorrow? That's
right. I'm at the Royal Bournemouth Hospital tomorrow, where they're doing everything they can to get people home for Christmas. There's lots of elderly people who are fit enough to go home but can't, because they still need care either at home or in their care home. And for lots of reasons, whether that's COVID or staffing, the situation has never been more difficult. And we're talking pretty big numbers, around 160 people in Bournemouth and Poole medically fit to go home but can't. And that's twice as many as when I was reporting on the same issue this time last year. So a really difficult time for them and their families, of course. And the Trust say they're doing everything they can over the next few days to get them home for Christmas.
Alastair, more tomorrow. Thanks for now.